Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new Marvel movie, Doctor Strange. This movie stars Benedict Cumberbatch as a doctor who seems to have the life. He's got the fancy cars, he's got the slick, toys. He's this extremely accomplished neurosurgeon who is extremely cocky, but he doesn't care because he's so successful. Until one day, as fate would have it, he's in an accident, and now his hands don't work the way that they used to. Western medicine isn't working for him, so he decides he's going to go out east and see what he can find out there. There he meets a cast of very interesting characters. One played by Tilda Swinton, who think of her as like a female Mr. Miyagi or a female Yoda. Also, Chiwetel Ejiofor is along for the ride as well, as Doctor Strange is brought into this world that he has a hard time grasping. They have such philosophies that his ego just can't seem to comprehend or agree with. Well, the next thing you know, he becomes one of their brightest pupils. Now, one of the things that makes Doctor Strange really interesting is the visual effects. I want you to think of Inception, but think of Inception on crack, as there's moving buildings, swinging sidewalks, all sorts of wonderful visual scenes take over this movie. But the problem is that it gets to the point where it just seems like it's way too much. Now, Benedict Cumberbatch does a really fantastic job in this movie. He does a great job as the smarmy doctor, but he also does a great job as the student who's looking to learn more. Tilda Swinton, who I'm usually, up and down on, I'm up on this movie because I thought she did a really good job with the material that she was given. Couple issues with this movie, though. First of all, at just under 2 hours, it feels like it's 3 hours because there's aspects of this movie that just seem to drag on. Also, if this wasn't a Marvel movie and it didn't have Marvel's backing, probably wouldn't have been as entertaining. Now, of course, being a Marvel movie, it's got the usual tie-ins. It does a very good job of tying in the Avengers series during the movie, and the two post-credit scenes, yes, you want to stick around for the credits, are very well done. But as a standalone movie, when I think of other standalone movies, especially origin movies, I think of the first Iron Man, I think of Captain America, the first Avenger. This movie doesn't measure up to those. Benedict Cumberbatch does everything he can to help save this movie, but in the end, it's a decent movie, but not a great movie. It's definitely not worth, in my opinion, seeing in 3D or especially seeing in IMAX, but it's a Marvel movie, so of course you want to see how it fits into the other Marvel movies, so, not the worst movie you're going to see. But when we look back on 2016 and we think of what the best Marvel movie was, without a doubt it'll be Captain America: Civil War. All of that said, I give this movie a B. If you do end up checking it out, I would love to hear what you think about it. Of course, you can reach out to me at CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier and WittyWhittier.com. I appreciate you taking the time to check this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.